Yes, sir. My name is Randy Adams. I'm making this video today because it's one of my better days. I am out of breath. I'm having a real shortness of breath right now. Today is the 16th of April, 2014. For anybody that's following my story, I have forgotten to mention in the past that I am a military vet. I've been in the service. I am working with veterans services in my local area. I live in a real small town. I live in Dallas, Oregon, with my wife and 3 dogs. And we haven't made it to California yet because we can't get funds and we're having a hard time with money. I got confused yesterday some. That's part of my conversion disorder because of my childhood. One thing I want to share with you guys, and this is hard for me to do, and it's a little bit easier for me to do because I'm looking at myself in the camera when I'm recording this. I'm not having to talk to somebody directly, so it's easier. I was abused as a child, severely. I was beaten with almost anything and everything that you can think of. Everything from a fist to a splintered boat paddle that had splinters on it, with tree branches to a baseball bat to being thrown around, being told that if I were to cry about it, it would only get worse. And I did cry, and it did get worse. I also was molested at the age of 4 until I was about 16. I had suppressed memories for about I'd say about 34 to 35 years. No, maybe 30 years. I can't remember exactly how long it's been. My memory is pretty shot because of my brain lesions that I have. I have 20 brain lesions and 2 bands on my spine, which is why they thought it was MS at first. But they found out recently that I might be conversion disorder. But back to the other. I've only got about 5.5, maybe 6 minutes left to where I can record. It's hard for me. It's tough. Because I don't have family. I don't have a mom. I don't have a dad. I don't have a brother. I don't have a sister. I have no aunts. I have no grandmas. I have no grandpas. I have no uncles I talk to. I have no cousins. I have no nephews. I have nothing. But the one thing I have plenty of is a lot of love for my wife and my 3 dogs. I don't expect anybody to understand this. I don't expect anybody to understand why I don't go to the hospital, because they can't understand that conversion disorder. A hospital can't help you with that. Conversion disorder is a malfunction of the brain sending the wrong signals to your body to do stuff. There's nothing they can do about that. It just takes time for the episode to wear off. I was sometimes going to bed when I was a younger kid without food, without a dinner. My dad on the weekends would wake us up 7 o'clock in the morning saying, "Where the hell are you? Why aren't you out of the truck ready to go?" And we would have to get dressed in 20 minutes, eat something, if we were lucky. But most times, we didn't get that lucky. we had to go out without breakfast, and we had to work until 10 o'clock at night in the rain, in the mud, knuckles bleeding, whatever it may be, until the work was done. And my dad didn't care. Me and my brother were a workforce, and that's all we were. We weren't his kids, we weren't his sons, we were a workforce. I was molested as a child from the age of about 4 to about 16 or 17 years old. I suppressed a lot of those memories due to the fact that my brain just, for quite a few years, just shut down, and my brain suppressed them, and I didn't remember. I didn't remember until I saw something on TV about a kid getting molested, and I had a flashback. And that's when it started rolling in and coming to me of what happened to me as a child. They say something can trigger a flashback of suppressed memories as a child. If you've ever been abused, I'm sorry. If you've ever been beat to a pulp, I'm sorry. I am emotionally and mentally scarred because of my abuse. I am emotionally and mentally screwed up because of my abuse. I have a wife that understands me, and she's the only one that understands me. My wife understands how I function. My wife understands how I work. My wife understands that I need love and care and understanding at my times of when I'm not so understanding of myself. I've got about a minute, maybe 2 minutes left to record. We're trying to move to Southern California. We want to move into the Harris, Harris, Harris Apartments. I can't remember where they're located, but if you want more information to help my family to get to Southern California from the Dalles, Oregon, please call 541-769-0727, or you can text me at 541-980-8556. We have maybe $5 on us right now, no money in the bank, and they're going to be taking out $500 out of our check because we owe the bank. We've applied for 2 credit cards to try to get some credit established, but we'll see. Here is the information and card number that you can call, and you can call in a donation to my family. I know we're just an out of ordinary family, but my family needs help, and my family needs donations, and we need to get the hell out of the Dalles to get to California. I respect people who live in the Dalles and love it here, but it's just not for us. No neurologists, no specialists, and no good doctors, no good hospitals. If you want to help this family, please do. I'll be making more videos later, and thank you. And God bless you all out there who understand what I'm going through.